What's the biggest challenge around this? Is it what do I write in those follow-up emails? Is it how long of a sequence am I doing? Like, I mean, if I'm in estate planning, for example, I'm guessing that that can go on for a year or more, that continuous follow-up, right? So in order for me to release this, do I need to have 52 emails written? Like, how does it work, structurally? And what's the bare minimum somebody should have set up in order to get started?
Yeah, I mean, that's an awesome question. So if you're ambitious, there's three kind of tiers that I would do. So one is kind of like an initial sales sequence. So this would go out over the course of like a week or 2 weeks, where it's like that hard hitting like sales messaging where it's like, hey, you downloaded this ebook or you watched this webinar. I want to get you on the phone to talk about your situation. Or like you've completed this quiz. Sounds like you could really use our services. When's a good time for us to talk? Kind of like set the email tone, almost like a manual follow-up, but it can be automated, send people to your calendar or to your intake system, whatever it may be. And then the second piece of that would be kind of like your like short-term nurture sequence. So this would be more marketing related. So maybe over the course of a couple weeks to a month. And basically what you're saying here is like, hey, welcome to X law firm. This is what we do here. Second email is like, my name's Tyler. This is why I started my law firm. Third email could be, hey, we've helped people like you. Here's some case results that we've gotten for clients. Fourth one, testimonials, and kind of so forth, right? So it's a little bit more of like providing like social proof, talking about the client's specific problem, reinforcing, the things that you're talking about in like the piece of content that they downloaded. And then I think beyond that, you do like your year-long, like long-term nurture sequence. And this is where I said again, like this is like super ambitious, but this would be more of like your newsletter format, where it's like, hey, here's a blog post that I wrote. Here's a video that I just produced. Here's a podcast I listened to that I thought you'd get a lot of value out of. And of course, you could do these manually. That's what we do. We have everyone on a short-term nurture sequence, and then we do like monthly newsletters after that. And those are always going to be like fresh and like written like that month. But you could go into it with like some evergreen content and just maybe do 12. So all in all, you're not talking about like one email every week, but you're talking about like staggering the messaging where you do, three or four like really fast. You have like maybe 6 to 8 that are going to be more like short term, like marketing nurture related, and then you're going to have like 12 that are going to be that year long nurture sequence. So that's kind of how I would look at it in terms of structuring it. But where we're getting started with our clients that are starting to do this is we're doing that shorter term nurture sequence. So that initial ask, then like a little bit about the firm, and then we just do the manual email and marketing newsletters on a monthly basis after that.